Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, Mr. Andika. Good morning. My name is Tita Keisya Amanda, and today I will solve our case study. So this is the problem, the first problem. And the question is, what linguistic features should Mr. Thompson focus on to identify bias in news reporting? So Mr. Thompson can focus on the following three linguistic features to identify bias. The first one is lexical choices or word choice and loaded language. So the theory is in the semantics and stylistic. So certain words carry emotional connotation that can supply influence readers, for example, using regime instead of government or freedom fighter instead of terrorists reflects bias. So what is the background bias? Positive or negative word choices can shape how the public feels about people, groups, or events. And the second is framing and presupposition. So pragmatic and critical discourse or discourse analysis or CDA. So framing involves how information is structured and what is assumed as background knowledge. For example, even though the protesters claim to be peaceful, it implies doubt. The suspect admitted presupposed guilt. So this hidden assumption guide interpretation and supply present opinions as fact. And the third one is quotation patterns and source attribution. So how often, how prominently certain voices are quoted, example like government official versus marginalized group or reverse bias, selective quotation can marginalize opposing views. By privileging certain voices, new articles can construct legitimacy or discredit others. Wait a minute, sir. Why is this? And the second problem is, how can the government promote the use and preservation of indigenous languages through education? So a successful language policy must be inclusive, sustainable, and functional. Like the mother tongue-based multilingual education or MTB, MLE. So starting early education in the child's first language improves comprehension and learning outcomes. And train local teachers in indigenous languages and create culturally relevant teaching materials. And the second answer is curriculum inclusion and resource development. So include indigenous language in the curriculum as subject and medium of instructions. And the strategy is standardized grammar, like morphology and syntax, and promote their ecological significance. Example, local knowledge, Netherlands vocabulary. And there is also a theory of ethnolinguistic and discourse analysis. So language attitudes influence usage. If children perceive their language as less useful, they stop using it. So the strategy is media campaigns, community storytelling events, and recognition of indigenous languages in national events promote pride and usage. Thank you for your attention, sir. That's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.